Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. Yep, we are back amongst the alphas, and we're going to do a little episode for you today. But before I do that, I do have a little kind of mob chimney update. I listened, hang on, I've got to turn around, I can't even crouch it too far. I got to turn around, there we go. I listened to what you were saying. And what you were saying was that I might find I get a better result if I don't go up, but I go sideways. So I did that, and I AFK'd for, literally one 10-minute, maybe 15-minute session, something like that. It was no time. Literally, I just wanted to test it because I didn't believe it was going to work. And I didn't use a pod. I just had a little platform, and I actually started to get some stuff. So this looks like it might be working, which is a bit of a result because frankly I was fed up with it not working. It was a bit rubbish. But so what I've got here now, let me come up, boom, 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 boom. I've lengthened the time. Oh, I ran out of firework. Quick, engage. I actually slammed myself into the platform there. What am I on? I've extended the delay on it by putting these extra repeaters on. Now I know it's not pretty, and I'm actually not planning to put another level on it. I decided I'm not going to bother. But what that has meant is that there is a longer flush as well. And then I come over here, doing into here, these half slabs. This is basically so it's easier for me to land on. I've got a much bigger platform than I have on there because I know I'm going to fall off and break my face. So these are half slabs. They're not half slabs, they're slabs, but they are bottom slabs, therefore they are not spawnable. And if I come in here and shut the door, I'm safe as houses, and nothing's going to get me if I AFK'd for a long period of time. And in that time, because we are, hang on, what is my Y value? 203, I think. What is it? 203, yeah, or 203 and a half, in fact. So because I'm over sort of that area, there's nowhere for mobs to spawn down there for like 128 blocks. So the only places mobs can spawn, theoretically, are in here. And if you listen, there's little nasties in there. Oh yes, there is. So it is actually working. And when this fella shoots off, obviously, that's going to flush the little monkeys out. They're going to fall to their death, all things being equal. And there it goes, splash, 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 splash. They go around, and the water goes out. And theoretically, now it may not have got all of them, but it certainly would have got some of them. Where's the thing? Right, and this is my front. So if I free fall, swoop up and down. Oh, I almost done it. I was trying to fly into that. I didn't really give myself a lot of tolerance there, did I? But I gave it a go. Anyway, so I jump up here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to eat a fish. There we go. So we've got the collection space there. And here we go. And that's gone up. Not much, actually, but a little tiddly bit. There we go. So, but bear in mind, that was only one flush. So it's not amazing. It's not like mobs raining from the sky. But it does work. And so as a result of it actual working, that means I'm going to be collecting those mob drops when I do AFK sessions up there. If I'm down here, it ain't going to work. If I'm up there, it is going to work. I need to eat another fish now, look. But, oh, not place torches. For goodness sake, man. Right, I need to do more building around this area. But to do more building around this area, it's going to be a lot of work. So what I want to do is I want to make my job a little bit easier. And to do that, I think basically I need to get a beacon. Now, I know in the Avomancia, literally 2 days ago, as this is released, I did exactly that. I made a beacon. So not to be outdone by myself, I'm going to put a beacon in. But I'm not going to put the pyramid up here. Oh no, dear viewer. The beacon is going to be underground with the hole around about here. And that way it's not going to get in the way of me wanting to build anything. Because if I have a blooming great big 9x9 pyramid round here, that's just going to get in the way. And I want just the beaconage to go up into the sky. How are you doing, Chooks? Good stuff. So I want to take, let's just get an F3. I want to take an XY, and I probably want to take it around about here. Yeah, around about here. So I've got sky access. So I'm looking at 701787. It doesn't matter if I'm one block or two at either side. 701787. So that is the block that I want to be coming through. And hang on, turn that off. 171787. And that means I can dig through because I'm sort of excavating underneath the hill, which you've probably seen, but I've not actually spoken about. So if I come down here, in here, I'm excavating under the hill. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, you see, I've not done an awful lot, to be fair, but I want to build a bit of a kind of a mini interesting thing down here. I've hit some caves, so I need to empty them out as well. But I think this could be quite nice. So all I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to empty this out, because what's the F3 on this actually? 17. Okay, so I'm actually very nearly around about where I need to be anyway, but I want to excavate it out even further. Where's my F3? There it is. So as I can have, I don't know, just a nice big area that I can put some stuff down. Now, I've got some ideas of the things that I want to put down here, but so far I've not got the necessary bits and pieces that I need to make it happen. So I'm literally just going to be taking out a load of stone. This is also very useful because I'm running out of stone. Can you believe it? Of all the things to run out of, stone is not one of them. And I'm running out of stone and cobble as a result of not doing any mining for, well, frankly, ages. It's been a real while since I last did some mining, so I've not done anything, and as a result I'm getting a bit low on building mats, and this is going to come in very handy. I'll smelt some of it up, and some of it I won't. Some of it I'll keep as cobble, so as I've got plenty of mats, because I've gone through a number of double chests of this over the last few episodes and off camera, because I've done, you know, a bit of building, did a bit of building at spawn. I've donated some building materials, and I've made the, you know, the column, and etc, etc. It all adds up. So I'll be back when I've done a little bit more of this. So I've dug it out a bit. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending, I could make a feature of it. We've ended up with a bit of a lava swimming pool over there, and we've connected up on this side, which I thought we might, with the caves that we've already explored as a result of them coming out on the other side. So like got loads of caveages. So I need to somehow make these all work together. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we will. I have very, very high hopes for this little projects. So I'm going to just do a little 9x9. I don't need that one there, do I? Right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did need that one there actually. Can't count, won't count. No, I didn't need that one there. For goodness sake, man. Right, so we've got 4 that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 that side. And 1, 2, 3, 4 that side. Because above here, looking straight up, there's a blooming great big hole. So that is the fella we want. This is our bottom layer, 9x9. That is 81 iron blocks. Oh, I've done it wrong again. Right there. Come on, get rid of you. I'll have that iron block. We are blessed with Frillioth's ridiculous piece of engineering. It is just beyond bonkersly awesome in the Iron Alpha. Best iron farm, literally, on Minecraft. I mean, it's not even a debate. It is the best iron farm in Minecraft. It works in all versions, and it is absolutely superb. If you've not seen his tutorials, do please go and see them and learn how to make the monster that is the Iron Alpha. But I am going to be using the iron blocks that are ridiculously free for us all to use, because it produces so much iron we literally can't cope with it. Oh, will you stop doing that? Place a block, not a thing. There you go. And so this is 3 all the way around. And of course there is one obvious thing missing from this little doodah, and that is a beacon. And to get a beacon, I need a Nether Star. And to get a Nether Star, I need to go and bash the Wither. So hang on, where is it? It's there, isn't it? So that's perfect. So I can come at it from the back. So I've got my pyramid. I'm not going to do emeralds or diamond or gold because I frankly haven't got enough. But I have got stacks of iron, and that will function as my beacon pyramid. And what we can do as we get more wither skulls, I can expand the beacon pyramid out so as it becomes much bigger. That's the idea. Anyway, so now I think I've got to go to the end. And I've got to go to the end for a number of reasons. First off, I've got to go to the end because I need to fix my tools. Look, my tools are getting, they're perfectly fine because I did some mob bashing, but these are less than fine. That obviously hasn't got mending on it, but that has, and that has. And I need to get them mended. But there's something else I need to do whilst I'm in the end as well. So I'm just going to prep up and get myself over to Frills. So we're going into the end, and Frill has done some work on the end city ender. Look, you can see it is a bit taller. He's done a lot of work, and if you look at his, I think it's his most recent video, you can see that he's previews it himself. But this thing has got even more efficient than it was before, if that's possible, with kind of Enderman just flying in. Look, it's just bonkers. Don't look at them for goodness sake, because if you look at them they get really upset with you. But so I'm just going to dodge around this fella. You obviously get the odd one jumping in and around, but how many? Right, so there's 4 heads. If there's more than 4 heads, they're mine. Right, so coming up. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of fixing first off, and look, they're dying already because of the overcrowding. So all you need to do is smack them like that, and literally the XP comes flying in. It's bonkers. So I'm just going to hold this in my offhand. And I know I could be putting stuff down, and I could be taking off my armour, and I could be doing all of these things. But what I want to do is just keep bashing Enderman, because it's obscene. The efficiency of this farm is obscene. It was already like ridiculous, but where it's gone now has gone beyond bonkers. So we like that a really lot. Keep coming, keep the XP coming. You can see my XP's going up, which I needed actually, because I was a bit short of the old XP. And also my pick is being fixed. So if I take these off now, because actually they're already completely fixed, that should speed up the speed at which I fix my mending pick. So I'm just going to keep cracking on with this. And fix my tools, and once I've done, look, the lag just as a result of the orbs, it's absolutely insane. My frame rate's gone down to like -12. It's bonkers. That's absolutely ridiculous. I've got 3 FPS 3 FPS as a result of this craziness. Right, so let's get rid of that. Right, so I'm just going to finish this off, and when I'm done I'm going to get away from this FPS nightmare. This farm is completely crazy. Look, the XP orbs keep coming towards me, and they're like in a cloud around my feet. Just trying to get in. It's saying, please let me in, Mr. Avo. I want to be your experience and give you lots of stuff. It's bonkers, right? So I'm completely fixed. Apart from, and I've got loads of ender pearls now as well. And I've got loads of everything being fixed. With the exception, let me just get that out like that, with the exception of my bow, which is, hang on, that's me doodah, that's like that, that's like that. I've got to get it all in the right order, otherwise my teeth will itch. With the exception of my bow, which hasn't got mending on it. And now they're just all dying again because of mob cramming. Right, so let's get ourselves back down again, because we've got a job to do. Any more? No, only 4. So, right, so we've got a lot, I repeat, a lot of Endermen on the steps as well. So we need to be very cautious. I wonder if there's a way to avoid them teleporting onto the steps. If there is a way, Frill will know. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go this way and get ourselves to the main island. I'm doing it by jumping. Don't look at anything, because they will try to eat your face by teleporting at you. Right, don't look at you. You almost stabbed me then, didn't you, mate? Right, and we're going to go down the hole. So we're going to come down this hole and do something that I'm slightly less scared of in here than I was in Avomancia, because it's actually easy. So, but you've got to put it in the right order. If you don't, the wither doesn't get trapped in the bedrock, and as a result, he properly eats your face all up. And that's not something you want, really. You don't want an angry wither coming at you. So I'm just going to put 1, 2. So when I stick the head on here, we're going to get a wither. Its head's going to be stuck in the top. This is Frill and Smurf did this. They're genius. Head's going to be stuck in the top of the bedrock there, and there's nothing it can do. Bang. Look, it's like, what's going on? My head's stuck in bedrock. I'm sure that wasn't what was meant to happen. A big explosion coming. Where is it? There it is. There's a big explosion. It's getting really upset, and I've got to keep hitting it. Look, it's dying really fast. It can't hit me. It's lobbing stuff around and it doesn't know what's going on. It's going to become impervious to arrows now. But that's no good, because I'm just going to keep hitting it. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. 1 dead wither. I got a head. I got a head. Oh, I got the wither invulnerable. Oh, that's so cool. Now, if I do this. Yes. Hang on. I have a wither head. I am the wither. Do not mess with me. I am a boss in Minecraft. If you come at me, one of my 3 heads will throw some other heads at you and blow up your face. Yes, it will. I'm not sure what's... that might actually be better looking. That's what's frightening. Hang on. So let's just get back there. I'm going to put my hat back on. That's fun. Oh, I'm really pleased. Not only did I get my Nether Star, but I got my wither head. That's superb. Where's the doodah? There it is. Right, so let's go home. Back through the portal. Boom! And we're back at home. Should be. Yes, we are. Now all we need is a little bit of... not very much, actually. So, run. Actually, let me just put that back there. I wasn't sure if it was still there, my ender chest, so I took the decision to take a spare one just in case. Because I won't want to get all the way to the end and then not be the ender chest that I put next to the Enderman. Let's come in here. Gonna need a little... Have I got enough glass? I don't think I've got enough glass. I've only got... Oh, I've just got enough glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? 5 glass. I need obsidian bibbly bobbly. Where's obsidian? I put that there. I need... 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to get rid of the ender pearls. Who cares? I've got so many ender pearls. It's ridiculous. Let's get myself to a crafting bench. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 Nether Star. And 1 beacon for me. Then I can go back and get those. Because I don't do waste. I'm really anti-waste. So let's get those back. And have I got something to put in there? No, I need some iron. Let's just get a few bits of iron because I'll probably mess around. And let's get myself back down there. And I'm going to go down the hole. Up. I'm going to do something with the solar in a minute. Panic not. Yep. So let's fall down the hole. Bang. And then put a beacon on there. Boom. And that should work beautifully. There we go. Bring home the bacon, or the beacon, and the beaconator. And now I can charge it up. So it's a full doodad beacon. So all I need to do now is to give myself some power. And because I want to do build quickly, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a little bit of haste. Why won't it give me haste? Why won't it give me haste? Why is that not working? Now I'm upset. Hang on. What's going on now? Right, so has that got... Is it blocked? It shouldn't be blocked, should it? Hang on a minute. Let me just... we've got... Ah, am I a thingy short? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not. Why is that saying I've not got... Hang on. Summit's not right there. So that's suggesting I've not got a bottom layer, isn't it? That's what that's saying. But that can't be right. That can't be right because I just got both of those. Oh, now it's working. Oh, it was a glitch. Oh, God. I was about to get very, very upset. So I'm not bad for that speed. I'm going to get all of these eventually. But for now, I want haste 2 because haste 2 is just boom. So let's get myself some haste 2. So now, where's my pick? Now, if I start to dig this stuff out. Now, this pick is awesome anyway. But if I... But, I mean, it's like almost, very nearly almost like off of creative. And that I like. Well, I've made a hole in the ceiling. Didn't want to do that. So, that is going to help me with some... Whoa! Don't go in there, my mate. Whatever you do. Let's come around here. Right, so I'm not going to build around here at the minute, but I'm going to make this thing look nicer. I don't just want the beacon just doing that. You know, I don't just want it just there. Should we get rid of some of that as well whilst we're at it? Why not? Then we can see it from the other sides as well. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to snazz this up. This is just rough cut now, like a diamond. There we go. So now the beacon is all about perfect. Right, so now what I want to do, I want to go and get a bit of glass. I'm going to rush around here. Let's eat a bit fishy. I'm so poorly prepped. I'm going to kill you like that, and then I'm going to get a bit of glass very quickly. Oh, did I show you this last time, by the way? I cured a zombie villager, and of course what I got was a nitwit. I got one that I can't even trade with. Blooming typical, but I need to do something with that. I'm going to create a zombie villager curing station. Obviously I can't get zombie villagers in there because they'll just eat the nitwit, poor little fella. But I want to get to the point where I've got just a couple of villagers so as I can start breeding them up. I need 3 to start breeding them up properly. Let's put those back in there, those in there, and then I need to get just one bit of glass. I need to properly smelt up a load of sand. Have I got a load of sand? Hang on, have I got a load of sand? Why is that sandstone? Oh, because that's sandstone. Why is that sandstone? You complete Wally. Where's my sand? I know I've got a sand one. Where'd I put it? I put it there. So if I get myself some sand, is there any fuel in there? Ah, more glass there. Right, in the house, I just want to... Is it that one? No, that one. Just want to get rid of some of these because I don't need... I mean, let's face it, who needs that many ender pearls? It's absolutely ridiculous. I've got way too many. I've got a whole chest full of them there. Oh, what? I tell you what I could do. I could make that a double chest, couldn't I? There we go. If I do that, I then do that. That becomes a double chest, and I can lob all of the ender pearls in. And not bit. I might keep those free just for funs. Right. Anyway, dye. I'm sure I've got. Yes, I do. I'm going to have a light blue dye. I'm going to pop the light blue dye in the middle. Glass around the edge. Give me 8 light blue stained glass. I'm going to come around here. I've got my beacon going like a good un. There, up into the sky. Pop my glass in there. And now it's Avomance blue. Yes, it is. Brilliant. So I've got a lovely beaconage just to get me started, that's beacon number 1. And we will be doing beacons 2 through 6 probably before the next episode, because killing that wither is just bonkers simple, right? How you doing, Jugs? You're getting there, aren't you, mates? Yeah, what's going to happen, you three, look at me when I'm talking to you. Yeah, oh, there's more than 3 of you. You're just a little bit glitched there, aren't you, together? That's really scary. So, you strange, weird chickens, when you grow up, what's going to happen is it's going to get really warm. It's called global warming on a local scale. And it's going to burn off your face, and then you'll be dinner. Just wanted you to know that ahead of time. All right, then. But that wasn't particularly vegan of me. But that's because I'm not vegan. So let's pop this away. In there, because that will be useful when I do some of the others, or I may do multicoloured lights. So now all that's left for me to do is have a little sleep and really get cracking with that cave downstairs.
But that will be in another episode, because that's what the Wither Boss sounds like when it speaks to you.
Yeah, probably not. I thought, you know what, let's stick my Wither Boss head, let's turn it round, my Wither Boss head into my head doodah bit, because I've not got a lot in here, let's face it, I really haven't. But you, my old mate, are going right at the top there. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because, I mean, really, I need to get more heads. I've got loads of phantom heads. I've got 1 charged creeper head, a few spiders, some poor chickens, look at them, a cow head, a sheep head. I've not got a pig head, a couple of Enderman heads. It's rubbish. If you compare what Smurfy's got, that's appalling. But I'm not going to complain, because I can switch the torch from one hand to another like that. I think I'm going to call it there. I was going to do a little bit more, but actually I think I'm going to call it there before this episode gets too long. If you have enjoyed that video, look at my lovely beacon. If you have enjoyed that video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and hit the notifications bell. I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.